So I am only rank 5 right now, which is not exactly where I want to be at this point in the month, because it's about a week left before resets. But it should be enough time to push through, get things going, get all the way back up to rank 1 as is normal. All the daily rituals that I have for this week are specifically not Survivor. So right now, not Survivor at all. So yeah, no daily rituals that we'll be doing, but we'll be playing Survivor anyways because we need to get back to rank 1. Hello, Rebco. How are you this fine evening? Ping for the stream? I'm not really much of a person who would ping for that, so I don't care as much. I mean, I wouldn't really ping anyways, but I don't care. Definitely not gonna hit the slot everyone, and I just don't have it set up yet for like a notification squad, so I don't really care at all. And of course, this is a lovely start of trying to join lobby, and it's a broken kill lobby. Woo, fun stuff. Kill that. And relaunch it because it likes doing that for some reason. Whatever. Broken killer lobbies are definitely annoying, but I don't care about it as much as I used to. I still have that on my desktop. Hey, Serena. Oh, that's why I have it. Weird. So my setup is similar to Will's in terms of the restream bot, only I have it set to re-deliver the messages elsewhere slightly separately. So if you see them, they will pop up as a restream bot. Let me do this here real quick. There we go. Hello, Lana. Hi, sweetheart. Alright. So again, each month I reset back to rank 10. I've only played a little bit to get back to rank 5, so still got about half the climb left to do, which probably going to end up doing a lot tonight. All's said and done. Again, that's the perk set that you see down in the video description that I added in YouTube. So perk set that I use primarily for Survivor will pretty much be down there all the time. As I move forward, we may do some perk roulette, but right now it's just get back to rank 1, get that taken care of, and then we'll worry about something else. Because why the hell not? Yes. Alright. Auto hidden marker split map. Is the 4-on-4 generators? What for I'm posting? Where? What? Right? Eh? Eh? Oh. Oh, that is the Huntress. Da-da-da. She went that direction, so I'm not going to pop that generator yet. Actually, the other way across the map is over that direction, so she might have gone already. Full server? What about it? This right as it happens. Let's just get the fuck out to the other side of the map. Double post? Did I double post? Oh, okay. I didn't see you posted already. I just went on autopilot, so yeah. Things have indeed changed. I'm doing alright. Been away for a while. Figured might as well get back into it a little. So much hate? Yeah. Alright, well, people are stupid, so we're gonna have to try and do this. Nope. Okay, that is questionable, but okay. Shake my head? Well, I mean, so much hate is also a valid acronym for that. I'm just gonna do this and probably gonna pick it out. Well, that was an unfortunate start, but we'll just do this. I mean, it is a straight shot, but to have that be automatic, I'm calling an aimbot on that. Because that was literally every single hatchet that hit, even the quick dodges, which you almost never see from side to side. So I'm going to call aim assist on that. At this stage of the month, if they're hitting from that far away and they're not already rank 1, I don't know about that, but we'll see. Hello, Star Girl. How are you? Not the start we wanted, but not much we could have done there. Hello, Will. Beat energy, yeah. Standard fare. I'm hoping it's not an aim assist Huntress this time, because that was either somebody who's not played at all and is ranking up on that, or just somebody who's actually using that tool. Either way. Doing alright. We shall see. Alright. Reunited. Oh, there you are. That is not basement, so basement is probably want that. No, not Sniper. Something tells me, I don't know who it is, but that's a tight tear radius. Ah, it is Legion. Okay. Yes, thank you. Legion with Thanatophobia is a pain in the ass to play against. Also, the fact that he reveals other survivors when he's using that case mechanic. So playing against him is different than most other killers, whereas he just has something that's going to detect you. And it's not for detection either, it's just he knows where you are. he's going to have that alert that I was in there. Reset is always the 13th of the month, so I have exactly a week. I have exactly a week. No, it's always the, it's always, when it ticks over to the 13th, that's the reset. It has nothing to do with, day of the week. It's just always day of the month. What was that? Okay. Yeah, Legion's annoying just because of the way his chase mechanic works. And he's there underneath the survivor. There's the unhook. He's gonna be back over there still, so I can pop this. 6-1? Nah, it's not that bad. And if I do it right, I can put 3 or 4 just in this stream itself. Well, he tumbled, Skylar. Rip. There are a lot of good, looping mechanics. It's just Legion as a killer is one of those killers that it's harder to loop against. The thing is, Legion's thing works with pallets, with both pallets and windows, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter if it's pallet or window, he will jump through anything. Legion's also a killer that doesn't down people or kill people very quickly, usually. is gonna show them out. Clown perk does block windows. He's just going down there, I don't care. The generators are on completely the other side of the map, so. There's a Zetcher on top, there's the one generator out there in the ground. I think he's heading that way. This is fine. But yeah, Legion just jumps over everything as part of his power. Pallets, windows, it doesn't matter. Does not matter one bit at all. Oh, there he is. Yep. Well, that's unfortunate. That's less unfortunate. Oh, wow. Okay, so Hope re-triggers that. That's interesting. Yeah, he's trying to pull this shit. Nope, they did not get that exit door open. Okay. It's the other one. And we're good. Camping wasn't that bad. I did not want him to stab me there because I did not want the power to activate and trigger against the other person, so. But that works. Much better. Got the pit back to rank 5. Excellent. That's one thing I was curious about when it comes to not ranking up right away and doing the ranking later on in the month is seeing what killers who are not necessarily as good do a lot of times, and the amount of camping is very much more rampant. As the amount of terrible connections and trying to abuse that. Once they release the shared servers and have that be more so what people are doing, that's going to be so much better. Just because, I mean, when you have Hex Ruin on the field, you really need that connection to actually be stable. Because a killer that runs Hex Ruin and then has an unstable connection kind of defeats the purpose of just being able to pop generators around Hex Ruin. You're supposed to have the opportunity to just hit the great skill checks, and a lot of players at rank 1 can hit those skill checks consistently to not have to worry about Hex Ruin and constantly pop it if the killer is just camping that Hex Totem. There's a couple different ways around it, but when you get high enough ranks, usually people just, they'll hit those great skill checks. Well, when the connection is not stable and you can't rely on that and there's enough of a delay, it makes it much harder to hit those great skill checks. So it's kind of a connection use out there. Okay. That's a Mori. Anytime it's a killer offering and it's a hidden one, always assume a Mori. There's one that is not a Mori, but nobody uses that at all. Yep, it's a Mori. Because the other one that's not a Mori is all survivors are separated to begin the trial. It's stated right next to one at the beginning of a trial, 100% confirms that. Oh, it's a nurse. Okay. Ebony Memento Mori, or any of the Memento Moris, really. The Mori allows you to kill a survivor with your hand after they've been rescued from the hook. The yellow one, it has to be the very last survivor. The green one, it could be any survivor, but only once. And the pink one is as many damn times as you roll, please. Yeah, basically rather than having to hook them and wait for the sacrifice to take its toll, you could just straight up just, no, you're dead now. My Premonition hasn't gone off at all yet. There. No, that one actually, you'll see people run from just the hook in general, but they'll set up around somewhere else. So in this case, popping the generator and resetting the progress so that it can go down even further is actually one of the decent moves. And then you still get the heals afterwards. So not healing someone right underneath the hook is actually good against a lot of killers. The nurse being one of them. Because the nurse can just pop out from nowhere. Oh, that's a self... That's a self rescue. That's an Adam Francis perk. Not the latest survivor, but the one immediately before that. A good nurse is very annoying to play against, yes. Because the counterplay to a nurse is usually to run sideways and to turn at a 90-degree angle immediately as they start their power. But even then, a good nurse can counter that. A little quick. A little bit off the skill checks. There's always one in the house because there's an achievement dealing with the one in the house. Which is right here. There's always one guaranteed generator spawn on every single map because there's always an achievement associated with it. Like, this is the achievement generator for this particular map. Like in the meat packing plant, it's always in that, like, shower area. For the estate, it's always in this building. Yes, usually yellow. Well, because the generator being yellow usually dictates that it's inside. Not yet. Nope, missed it. So one of the things I've been doing recently with my blood points is just getting all the perks from the survivors unlocked, so I can have them all on one character. The main character I play, I pretty much have every one of them. I mean, I have a full 3 pages of perks, but I don't have some unlocked yet in SD, so I have to get them. Yeah, Yellow Mori. If I'm guessing, he probably has the daily ritual to kill one survivor by your hand with the nurse, but only has something like a Yellow Mori. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a hard no. Yellow Mori is indeed mostly useless. I mean, the best use that it has is that it's a mind game that you have a Mori. That's about it. If you can get lucky enough and use it and get the kill off of it for your daily ritual, then it's worth it. But for the most part, the best use of a yellow Mori is the fact that you have a Mori on. Just the mind game that goes with that. And another broken lobby. They are out in force tonight. I've noticed that more and more lately, though, that ever since they announced that they're moving towards dedicated servers and having something where it's not the killer that's the primary target for it, then you have a lot more people that are doing questionable things with their connections. I mean, they're only going to have it as an option for so long. Why not? Unless, of course, you get banned for doing it, but... Who am I to make that call? Actually, I should, let's do this. Let's think. Judging by the volume that's going through this. No, not playback devices, recording devices. Doing well, Quick. How about yourself? How is it over there in the land down under? Sure. That'll do better. No, let's actually kick it up a little bit more. Let's go to... Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. That should be a little bit better balance, audio-wise. I always have to switch it back and forth just because of the way programs hit it. Either way. Sure. If this is X1, that's going to be annoying. Ah, good. No longer subject to the gigantic heat wave, huh? Good, 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 good. Oh, very nice. What class are you running? I don't know if it's safe. Yeah, of course it's Hex Ruin on a shitty connection. Of course it is. And it's Elysian. With Thanatrophobia and Hex Ruin. Sounds about right. I think I only played D&D once, really. I think I was using a ranger. I don't remember. Yes, they do get overused. I mean, even the clown gets used quite a bit still. So this is the other tactic to use to combat Hex Ruin. It's just tap it over and over. Well, that's unfortunate. Honestly, more so than the... I mean, the hillbilly you see played a little bit, but really it's a cannibal. Just a cannibal because of the fact that the cannibal does actually move pretty damn fast. And honestly, in some cases, unreasonably fast. And that's one of the reasons why Legion is played so much, even though he's a slow killer to actually get people downed, is just because of how much speed he has. And how much anti-looping there is involved in his kit. Okay, so it's the person in the building that got hit by Legion. Hillbilly does have traversal, but his chainsaw you don't see used as much, even though he does still have a chainsaw, just because the chase factor and the reliability of the chainsaw itself is less used than some of the other killer powers. Oh, he's coming. There we go. Bias. Cat race of D&D. I forget which one I ended up running when I was playing D&D. It was so long ago. It was like... had to be at least 15 years ago. I could definitely see that. Makes sense that a race like that would be used primarily for dexterity-based classes. Legion's speed is just so damn abusive. And it has a perk on that it only requires 2 hits instead of 3. So he has that additional perk going. Legion is a bullshit character solely from the fact that there should never be a way for you to win a chase against a Legion. He's supposed to take a long time to down or kill you. But just his kit makes it so that he will always be successful in the chases. Didn't play right. Yeah. Barbecue and chili. That is supposed to be shorter range than how far away I was, but that's okay. Yeah, of course he's gonna blast me. That makes sense. Yes, he was. I don't care. Legion's chase mechanics are just so excessively abusive when they're played right. Because the entire thing of chase breakers is designed to break chases, and Legion just says chase breakers don't matter at all. Now, I guarantee you he had barbecue and chili, which is... It's not supposed... I wasn't sure if it was far enough away or not, but I guess it wasn't. No, you could tell just by the action of the way he said just stopped exactly there and then rotated slightly that he was taunting. Because he had barbecue and chili and knew that's where I was. It wasn't that bad when the clown was over the use because the clown was actually decently balanced. But Legion, just from a standpoint, just breaks the game from how they have it set to where chase breakers do not really affect anything with Legion anymore. And it's kind of the same way that when they released the Doctor, the developer specifically said they released new killers specifically to try and break the game. And the Doctor was one of the ones that did that. And from a standpoint of Legion especially, it just completely and totally shatters the mechanic of chase breakers. Chase breakers are designed to give you slightly more time to either elongate a chase or escape a chase. And with Legion, it really doesn't mean anything at all. In fact, he also vaults over the chase breaker faster than you do. When in contrast, you look at the Spirit, and yeah, the Spirit was played very much so early on, but later and later into that kind of chapter release cycle, the Spirit pretty much disappeared almost completely. Fucking survivor that was standing right next to me just basically just gave me away the whole time. I hit that! That's what I hate about the killer having priority, is the killer always has priority for pallet drops. Even when on a better connection, the survivor should 100% have gotten power drop off. But I got pinned down there by a survivor basically being on the other side of the wall from me and running back and forth, so keeping the Huntress there until the Huntress just came up and saw me. So unfortunately that really screwed my position. And they're just sitting there. If you're running the killer around, run them away from the person that's on the hook. Seriously? When playing against Hunters, you always move around. You never go right underneath the hook. Because I know from how long it took for the killer to find me on that hiding space that she doesn't know sightlines properly on this map. But if I get other survivors just constantly running themselves around me, it's not going to be good. Burp pistachios. That just sounds horrible. Oh, we still have Hex Ruin. Of course, I didn't see it until now because I got stuck like that. Missed that one. Yeah, you can see via the Kindred perk that the Huntress is just hovering around there. Yee. Well, what's that one? Ooh. Well, it was right there? Oh, gee, thanks for telling me. I don't care. I'm sitting there anyways. Probably should have checked for that though, but I didn't know there was hex rune on the field until I already started the generator. I'm not gonna have any altruistic progress for this game at all. Hex does what? Hex rune. So the skill checks that are popped up that were red, if I didn't hit that tiny little mark, it would reduce the progress that I have on the generator. So it basically makes skill checks, you have to hit the tiny little bar, otherwise you don't keep going. But if you miss the bar, then if you hit what's normally a good skill check, it doesn't just break the generator almost like that missed skill check there. Hello, Errorless Rock 75 on Mixer. How are you? How are you this fine evening? Let me get the rock from the. There we go. Doing alright. And that's why you run him away from the basement, so you can actually get the survivor out of the basement. I didn't think she had a hatchet left though, that's the way she was playing. It's alright. Nope, she's coming back. Yep, just took camping like a bitch. Whatever. So I did get the hook, unhook the protection, so that should give me, I think, at least bronze on altruistic. So I should at least save pip, but yeah. Missing one more tick for another pickup, so I haven't gotten any progress tonight at all. Oh well. Should start doing this. because obviously I use Premonition all the time. No, it's still progress. And progress is good. Of which I am making none right now. Oh well. It's not been a very effective night for Dead by Daylight for me right now. Ah, yes, yes. Now I just need to do this earlier. The later and later you get into the month, the harder it technically gets because you, especially when you're down a couple ranks. Once I get back up to like rank 3 or rank 2 or 3, it'll be okay because I'll actually be playing with other survivors that have those type of things, and it makes it easier from that perspective. But trying to go up from like rank 10 or rank 5 this late into the reset or into the month makes it a little bit more difficult. I did get the achievement for this, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. I was trying to get this achievement for so long of repairing this generator that's always in this house. Let me actually check. Oh, it's Legion. Of course it's Legion. Yeah. I think I did finally get this particular achievement. Thanatopia actually fell out of favor for a lot of killers recently. Probably at least like 4 or 5 months back it fell out of favor, but now with everybody playing Legion, it's almost like you must have this perk on Legion. I'm just sick and tired of seeing Legion with Thanatophobia. Because the balance level now is just like, well, this killer is way higher in terms of priority than anybody else whatsoever. So either you're playing Legion or you're playing some other killer that's like 50% worse. Why am I in a chase right now? Is that person bugged or just sitting there the entire time? I just hate Legion. Wait, hit me. I'm just gonna be dead this time. Yep. Fucking hate Legion. No, it's not. It's just everybody and their mother's playing Legion right now because he's so overtuned and Dead by Daylight is actually really lax on what their patch schedule is. So even if something's super abusive, they will just not patch it. They'll just leave it as is until mid-season, mid-chapter, because they just don't care. So if you want to play Killer and be good right now, just play Legion and basically ride the bitch train for a while. Until they finally do something about it. It's kind of like the Nurse way back in the day when the Nurse had super high move speed along with being able to dash all over the place. So I wouldn't be surprised if they nerf Legion from a standpoint of movement speed like they did the Nurse, to where if you're going to be successful with him, you have to use his power for chases. You can't just run around the map. No. If Legion doesn't get nerfed, the hype will never die. Especially because so many of the killers get butthurt about the looping mechanics of Survivor just being able to loop over and over, which honestly there's a way to counter that as a killer, is just not force yourself into that loop, especially when there's other players out there. But the killer community is so much up in arms that they just built Legion to try and get rid of it, and now it's just completely broken that type of reliance on mechanics. Oh, come on! That's like not even straight up. That's just straight bullshit right there is all that is. Yeah, it's not Legion, but that pallet slam should have been successful. There's no way I should have gotten hit through that. Because that was a drop of pallet slam that was dead perfect. This is the Trapper, yes. One of the OG3. And then that survivor just gets himself revealed, and then he's running him around like halfway. Like he's trying to loop him right next to where the hook is. Oh, there he is. Okay. That's an interesting choice. Yes, Hillbilly was originally supposed to be Leatherface, and then they got the rights to it, so they made 2 Chainsaw Killers. Well, the nice thing is that we've run this Trapper around quite a bit, so that there's not been a lot of time to run traps down. So unless he's placing a bunch of traps down around that hook, there's not a lot on that are actually set on the ground right now. There's 1 gen left to do. So there's 1 up top, there's 1 back where I started, and then I don't know where the 3rd one is. By the way, I don't think they're around where this person's hooked. Nope, there's such a going for it now. Nope, nope. I wonder if he placed traps under the exit gates. Oh, that's somebody dead. Trapdoor is technically on the field now, but I do not have a key. Alright, so it's the one up top, and I think two that way maybe? Know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I would not at all be surprised right now if that was the case. So there's a trap that's up there. That was that sound. Ooh. That could be bad. Is it at the top of the stairs or is it? I can tell this person does not usually play the trapper. Because there's also no traps that are being placed underneath, like on the other side of ledges. Which is usually the most effective type of traps. So it might be a daily ritual. Let's just get this going. Yes. Very much so. Where'd that go? Oh, that's down there. Okay. That's not good. Okay, so there's two that are in the direction of where he's hooking this person. There's one that way and one that way. I'm going to go ahead and start this exit gate because he's traveling back and forth between them, which should pull him over here, and then we'll go this way. I need a body block. I need a body block. Or not. I'm good. There we go. Oh, for getting Trapper Bag? Okay. Bit of murmur on the agitation and slightly murder. Okay. It's not too bad. Yeah, the Trapper Bag only being able to hold one at a time is a little bit rough. I mean, it's getting out, but it's more importantly, it's getting a pip, so I can get pip without getting out, but again, I am exactly where I started on the stream, so. Because I should be getting rank progress, and I'm not right now. Because we've had a couple bad matches, quite a few washes where they just weren't good enough. And then only a couple games that were worthy enough of pip and no double pip. The amount of Legion games is hurting right now just because, I mean, you're going to see them almost exclusively at this rank, just because this is kind of the rank where people are trying to make Final Climb. And Legion's one of the best characters to do that right now. Because if I get up into the rank 2 or 3 range, then I can start playing against people that are more just like, oh, I've already got it for this month. I'm just gonna mess around and do the daily rituals or play what I want. It's more so the fact that as playing a survivor, you have 2 options really for avoiding the killer, and that is not getting found and winning chases with chase breakers. And Legion takes away both of those options. Because if he hits another survivor next to you, well then he's already found you. Where was it? Ah, King Willpower now following. You haven't followed yet? How dare you, Will? What the hell were you thinking? Yes, chainsaw. I'm guessing it's the hillbilly. Just by the fact he's using it over and over. Unfortunately, there's a noise and I don't know where it is. So I don't want to pop this generator yet, but I probably should. Not with that account? Ah. You did it with the Justice League account, didn't you? Ah, there's the mixer, okay. Oh, there's a chainsaw down. So yeah, judging by the chainsaw sound, this is the hillbilly, it's not the cannibal. This is not the cannibal, this is the hillbilly. I can guarantee that. Yes, that was first wish in the mixer. Yeah, it does. There's quite a few things that now have Discord integration. Oop. Nope. Nope, he's coming this way. And he's probably going to be heading back towards the hook now because they just unhooked him. So it's safe for me to go that direction now. Oh, and there's the down. Yep. So they're just around there. Good to know. See, this is another thing about playing at this rank, is people are also somewhat terrible usually as other survivors of properly setting you up for good altruistic progress. And of course there's the Bob Saget, which is also Will. Yes. Will has subscribed again. That account works better when people aren't fully aware of the meme. Well, it doesn't work as well on Kira's stream or mine now, because we know it's you. Good choice. See, that's much more like it. But that's also why as a killer you don't tunnel somebody that's properly looping you. Because in essence you're giving the other three all the time in the world to finish generators. There's only one point that was a little iffy, was when I jumped through the ledge. I wasn't sure if he was gonna get the chainsaw kill over or not. That's the only thing I was worried about. Most of the other ones weren't bad. He does have the drifting hillbilly perk set though. So tighter turn radius and all that. Yes. Yeah, it's definitely hard. The Legion Nurse dash might actually be faster. It just has a the dash action of the Nurse power might actually be a tiny bit faster. But with add-ons, yes, I think it is slightly faster. Go ahead. Come at me, bro. I'm right here. I don't think that's double hit because I did not get enough altruistic progress. That is one. Okay. Yeah, I only had silver, bronze altruistic. What was the progress on that? progress was... yeah. One unhook. That's it. Yeah, not too bad. A little bit better. So, Mia. Streetwise is what I want. Even though self-care is over here, I could have self-care on Nia, which is what I need, but the streetwise there, so I have to take it. Oop. Progress. One tick of progress. So we have technically made progress, yes. There has technically been progress that has now been made. It has not been a lot of progress, but it is indeed progress. Did that work? It did. Okay. I always hold this because sometimes the killer ping is because of the fact that people are loading. So it's not trying to load data, but this one just seems stable at 218, so nope. Because sometimes it'll spike higher based on throughput value. So you'll see a bit like 250 as people are loading in, and then it'll shoot back down to about 80. Sometimes. Not all the time. It's 165. Oh, that's better. It always looks a lot worse than it usually is when you're establishing connection. I just didn't figure out how to play against Legion. Spirit took a little while too, just because, I mean, it's when she uses her power, it only reveals scratch marks. It doesn't reveal where you are, so there's tactics that you have to learn how to deal with that. And how you would appropriately kind of manage that chase, but just it doesn't feel the same with Legion at all. Because Legion has such high base move speed that it's going to be very difficult to be able to do tactics like being able to just round the corner and then cut the red marks and find a way to hide that way, because he gets around it too quickly. God damn it. It's this shape. Okay, now Premonition will work. It's the only killer that Premonition doesn't work on, and only in stage 1. That was the tier, the shape leveling up. So the shape, aka Michael Myers, has 3 stages, and I just failed that while trying to describe it. So he has 3 stages. The first one, he has almost no terror radius whatsoever, but he also moves very damn slowly. The second one is kind of like a normal killer, slightly smaller, slightly shorter terror radius, but yes. Mike Myers used to be Will's main killer, actually. And then his tier 3 mode, he just downs survivors in one hit, kind of like a chainsaw would. Here is good. Back here is good. Hillbilly is pretty fun. I always say if I'm gonna actually play killer and play killer legitimately, then the kill is a choice that I have would probably. The killer as a choice that I'd have would probably be the Wraith or Freddy Krueger. Oh, okay. Is that it, actually? No, that's dull, okay. Freddy's a little bit interesting to play against because you have to kind of know how to play around what his capabilities are. He's one of those killers where perks, detection perks and like delay perks are very important, kind of like they are for Legion. Of managing, being able to create enough time to go to work.
Yeah.
Ah! He didn't see me. That's okay. It's Michael Myers. Straight out of a horror movie. I'll say with Freddy, being able to know where people are and doing that correctly is just as important as anything else. Proper detection is just as necessary as really anything when playing Freddy. Alright. Neither have I. Yes. He's already there again. Well, there are also perks that allow him to get more progress or add-ons rather, that allow me to get more stalk progress. Which he might just have. Because he got back to tier 3 really, really quickly. Once he got most of the progress off of the guy he killed. Yeah, I'm not a fan of horror movies myself either. The only reason I can play this game is because it doesn't feel like a horror game at all anymore. It just kind of like feels an arena asymmetrical warfare game. But it does help a little bit that before this game I played Evolve, which is similar to this game in a lot of those aspects. Do you see me? Focus on. I know I'm not stunning with this, I'm just trying to delay as much as possible. That was a mistake. I was hoping there was a ledge there, there wasn't. So that was just straight up a mistake. I think I should have enough progress not to de-pip, but I don't think I'm going to pip this match. And this is unfortunate too, because basically that person is now being chased and will be down to one hit. So I'm hoping I got enough on most of those to not de-pip at least, but I don't think that's progress. Oh, that was progress? How was that progress? Oh. I had gold benevolent. Nice. I barely got silver evader. I had gold benevolent. Actually, I have more progress than I thought. I'll take it. I'm so used to just not having any benevolent progress in this match, in these matches at all. So now that's all three of Mia's perks unlocked that I can get. Yes, just barely. Makes up for some of the failures earlier. Again, when I'm ranking up this late in Dead by Daylight into the into each of the kind of reset months, usually these ranks that are like 8 to 4 are the difficult pain points. But you really have to almost attack to get benevolence progress, and especially when people are, when the survivors you're playing with are not necessarily the greatest, that can hurt. But if people don't get wounded, that's actually not too much of an issue. It's more so when people are getting hooked all over the place and you're not getting significant hook saves. Or if a killer is then camping, you unhook somebody, and then rather than block, they just go by you and somehow down the person instead. The unsafe hook progress is actually a gigantic penalty benevolence. So you never want to, if you're trying to get benevolence from that standpoint of altruistic progress, you never want to have unsafe unhooks. Because having an unhook that is unsafe is a gigantic penalty towards your altruistic badge. Like literally, if you pull somebody off and they get downed within that timer window by the killer, you have to do like 2 different unhooks then, or like a bunch of healing in order to make up for it. Just because it's such a gigantic penalty. Because yeah, you do get some bonus for unhooking a survivor, but because it's unsafe, you then lose a gigantic amount of progress on top of it. And ever since they made that change, really, any killer that plays from a camping standpoint and will only try and hit the person after you unhook is basically playing like a scumbag, because all that does really, yes, it gives the killer an easier, potentially an easier way to get sacrifice points, but it is such a big, gigantic penalty against the player who's trying to then save somebody off the hook. That is, it becomes way more of a scumbag move to say, no, you are not getting rank progress because I want to camp a hook and get easy kills for myself. Because the killer benefit is much less than the survivor penalty in terms of weight. I have 16,000 of those iridescent shards, or blood shards, or whatever it is. Not blood shards. Yeah, iridescent shards. But most of the major skins are like 21,000. So that's why I'm still holding them. I don't really need anything in Shrine of Secrets because I can just get it via blood points now. But if you have all the stuff that you need, you can just use those iridescent shards for like cosmetics. Aesthetics. Rather than buy orc cells, but I mean, there's always that option. I don't really see much of a need to pay for cosmetics in this particular game, though. Mostly because you're not the one that really gets to enjoy them. So unless it's like a camouflage, like there is a term for like the oh, I'm forgetting her name now. I think it's Charlotte. Is that what it says? Either way, there's a specific term for like chameleon, specific outfit that's like very, very hard to see on whichever the person is you get the perk from, the self-care perk. I don't know why I'm blanking right now. But it's literally, quite literally nicknamed the chameleon outfit just because it's so hard to see. So that is the spirit. That is Hexwood, not Hexonic ground, so we're okay. Nope. Nope. Going right back in. I don't even want to start the progress line generator because that would reveal where I am. That's the thing. She comes back to break the pallet. That's going to be over here. That's safe. Thank you. Doing alright, doing alright. Ooh, I jumped a bit there. Nope. I wonder if she was just chasing him the whole time. Tunneling. That's one thing that's also way more annoying than anything else in this game, is just blatant tunneling. It's like, I think I choose you to just, like, make your life miserable. Bless Ryan. Why, no good. That generator's almost done too, goddammit. I'm sure it's not that bad. Okay. That'll work. At least it was me instead of her. That's still altruistic progress. So I should be, I think, close to iridescent on altruistic. Probably only silver on objective. Evader, probably bronze, if that. Surviving, I'll be silver or gold. So this, if I can get out, then it should be, a pip. If I cannot get out, then it will not be a pip. Oh, well, that is the guy that probably is going to die now. Just because that's how it works. Yep, that guy's dead. I was trying to give her at least one more hit. That's right. Yep, iridescent benevolent. Exactly what I expected. Claudette, that's right. So Claudette has a chameleon outfit that is specifically mentioned. I think. I don't know if it's this one or not. I think it might be, I think you might actually need to get it. It might be out of the store, I don't remember. I don't remember what the exact details of Chameleon Claudette are. Alright, so I have all the perks from these 7. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. Because I have 8 of 15 survivors, I have all the perks. That's the full perks. Now I need to work on Noistrode. And then I'll have all the teachable perks unlocked for all the survivors. Yep. Oh. So what was I trying to get in the store again? It's just like these survivor outfits that are like 2100. I think the one I was going for was... Well, these ones are pretty cool. But I think the one I was going to get, just because Kate is pretty obvious in that outfit, is this one. Because this outfit is a very, very big detection upgrade from her normal one. The ones she normally has available. Yep. Got 2 more pips to at least get to rank 4. Because we're, let's see, 1, 2, and then... I think we're 17 away. We're 17 pips away from rank 1. Because it's 2 to 4, and then 3, 2, and 1 are all 5 each. Shouldn't be that bad. Should not be that bad. Because right now I'm just putting my blood points all into getting every single one survivor at least to level 40. The one I'm not doing that right now is Meg Thomas because he's already prestige, so I don't have to do that. But it's just to have all the teachable perks available so that when I dump more blood points into my primary character, I can make sure that I have every single character perk available, and then I can run stuff stream-wise like, alright, I will now have to play with random perks. Basically like playing with Kill Your Friends, only it's real games. Oh, that does not feel nice. Hello. What do we got on this side? Oh, that's extra one. Wow, that's fast. She came right to this, so I don't know if she's hovering it or not. I don't think she is, though. No, that hit is on. Yeah. Come on, get this. Get this cleansed, get this cleansed. Come around this way or that way? Looks like that way. Okay, so there's another survivor right there. She's going that way. He's going for the hook save, so I'm actually going to go here. Yep, there's the hook save. Ooh boy. I almost walked right into her. Well, that's unfortunate. So usually that's a hatchet throw within an axe hit. If you see somebody down that quickly from the hunters in 2 separate hits. Hatchet throw then axe. Okay. That's why I like urban evasion, Will. 100% why I like using urban evasion. So there's no way I'd be able to stay crouched and move around that quickly and stay out of line of sight. Yeah, the only way I would stay out of sight line there is urban evasion. Really? Okay, that's just bad. I'm sorry. I can't even credit urban evasion or anything like that to it. That's just straight up terrible. This side. Go, go, go. Did you go up top like you're supposed to? I don't know. Oh, okay. Go. I'm just gonna keep going. Because I don't mind. There's one in here. That is one thing about using sprint burst though, is if you want to keep it, you shouldn't be running. The other ones like Lithe or Dead Hard, you can run even without it. I don't know if she got lucky and opened it, or if he actually jumped out and she hit him or something, or what the case is there. Oh, all the way over there? Wow. He booked it then. Oh, she didn't even come to this one. What the hell? Did she go back to the other one over there? Premonition isn't going off. Get Premonition off. That should have hit me. Oh, I didn't cut quickly enough. That's okay. That's my first hooking, so I'm actually just gonna try and get myself off here. Just get in, dude. Just go. Just to take the exit gate. It would not have mattered hit-wise for me. I got it anyways. It's closer than I thought. I actually thought I had iridescent lightbringer. Decent amount of people watching though. I'm actually not watching. I don't have a viewer pop up, so I don't know how many people are watching. But thank you, all of you, for stopping by for this, because way more than I thought what I was going to get for this. Actually, let me just launch that and see here. What do we see here? So what's in there? What's my viewer count say here? I'm looking right now. I know we had one stop by on Mixer. If I'm launching Streamlabs, it actually says I have 6 on YouTube and 1 on Twitch, and 0 on Twitch and Mixer, but that's alright. Other than that, boy, welcome. You're the one that renamed yourself to Taylor, right? Taylor Does Art? Ah, yes. Hello, Taylor. Well, 1 pip from getting rank 4, so it might be a good one to just get that last pip to rank 4, call it a stream. We'll see how things go. But the last few matches have been so much better. Well, thank you very much, Taylor. We love you too in a completely and totally platonic way. Completely and totally platonic, so don't get any ideas. I might take it. Do I want to off right here? I think I need to stack up more stuff. Yeah, honestly, all these subscribers, pretty much all the subscribers that are still on this channel have been like from 4 or 5 years ago. Back when I did Skyblock and other things of that nature. What's the frowning for, Lava? Ah, yes. That's okay. The platonic love is good too. Besides, what will and Dan doing in their spare time is between them. I did Skyblock? Yes, I did. Back in the day, and there's actually old videos I have of this, but well, Fortnite was kind of before Fortnite sold out and didn't become Fortnite anymore. But Skyblock I did way back when there was Talbrecht running it. The server that he has has since been shut down, but all the way back, I was mod at one point for Talbrecht's Skyblock server, and played that for quite a while and did some content generation around that. That was all pre-recorded videos. So a lot of the a lot of the people that were subscribed that around that time were first old Skybox videos. I love you too, Lava. Love you too, sweetheart. But yeah, when we I know there was that big hub rebuild where we rebuilt, kind of took like 3x3 section of chunks and built up a brand new hub that was the Skyblock main hub. And I know I was around for the main rebuild part of that, where we had the arena, we had a couple different sections in there. I kind of left Skyblock around that time, shortly after that rebuild. I think life got too busy or something along those lines, but nowadays it's more a collection of mods that people put together as Sky Factory, which is a little bit more in depth, but a little less dependent on like quests turning in for obtaining certain things. Because Skyblock was really built off of not having anything outside of vanilla Minecraft, but you got progression for some of the stuff that was not obviously available on your main island right away by turning in a set of items as a question of that sort. A lot of the stuff that I've shown, though, on my like in Minecraft videos that we've done on Justice's channel, or even some of the stuff that I do now, a lot of the automations and generation item generators that I've built kind of come from my Skyblock days. It's like the fully automated sugarcane farm, cactus farm of some sort. All those farming mechanics come from really my Skyblock days. Yeah, it's a Legion and there's a DC, so this is gonna suck. So what I'm trying to do right now is pop this generator, run over here and pop this generator, which is gonna give me enough objective projects to hopefully get gold in that. At this point, I'm just trying to save pip. I'm not even trying to rank up. No, thank you very much, Taylor. I know Dead by Daylight isn't exactly for everyone, but using Dead by Daylight as a stream game because it's something that I have enough experience that I don't have to focus solely on the game. I can actually interact with the audience as well. But it's something where I also know enough about the game that I can actually speak to it and be effective that way as well. So I'm just going to kill myself now. That way this trapdoor will spawn and this person could potentially get out in a match that only had 3 people on it. That might cost me a pip, which is unfortunate because it's a DC match, and DC matches should not penalize you this hard, but they do. And I DPip because it's a DC match, and that's almost nothing you can do to avoid that. So it's unfortunate, but just have to move on. Ah, yes. Well, make sure you pay paying attention to your girlfriend. You don't have to be here and get that onto me. Make sure she gets plenty too. Yeah, it took me a while to get into Dead by Daylight because, again, I did play Evolve when it came out before it kind of crashed and burned. Alright, not a problem, Taylor. Take your time. I did play Evolve when it came out before it kind of crashed and burned and didn't necessarily go over well. Dead by Daylight actually released not too far after Evolve and felt a lot more like Evolve, but just by looking at it, it's like, well, this is just kind of a clone of Evolve. Do I really want to do this? But I think I started around the time that what was the last chapter that I started at? It was whatever stream we played. No, I said make sure you pay plenty of attention to her too. But if you want to go with there, I'm not going to judge. So you do you, man. It's not what I said, but if you want to go there, go right ahead. Okay, that's... You do you, man. That can wait. I mean, come on. Gotta be the right timing. I gotta poke fun a little too because Lava's in the chat, so it fits a little. Not sure if it's a snug fit, but it fits. If it fits, she fits. Got that hex rune. Okay. You don't have to say anything else. We get it. Oh, that's the Wraith, okay. I didn't say anything quick. I was gonna wait to pull him off, but that's okay. Because that's what the Wraith does, is when you unhook, they head immediately towards where you unhook somebody. Well, fuck. Okay. He's on top there. I'm just gonna run on hook right now. The little monster's away. Cookie monster. I don't like running around against the Wraith when my Premonition is on cooldown. Because it tends to be pretty dangerous not to know exactly where the Wraith might be coming from. Use Cookie Monster. Ah, that's over down. Whatever, hamster's quick. Okay, if that's the term you want to use, I won't, okay. Might be insinuating something a little bit different there, but I'm not going to judge. I don't work that fast. I have no idea what this hex totem is. I figured that was the point. The way he was going this way leads me to believe the hex totem is on this direction. Yeah, there he is. Let's just take that a little. Okay, not there. Isn't Cookie always that way, though? I'm just gonna go all the way back towards this one. Okay, that was weird. Ooh. You've got artwork for us. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I want to make sure to... that. I don't have no idea where this hex totem is. That's the thing about playing at lower rank too, is normally if I was playing at rank 2 or rank 1, I would expect that there would either be more generators down or that hex totem would actually be found by now. But neither of those is the case. Nope, 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 nope. Where the hell is this hex totem? No, that's a generator. Like, quite literally, where the hell was this hex totem? Well, give me that safe on hook already. There we go. It's gone. Oh. Nice. Yeah, this is the Wraith. There's no point to me crawling because there's going to be no trapdoor this up because we didn't even get 2 generators. Alright, night well. Maybe I should have hunted more for the text one. I'm just so used to either having teammates that can actually pop generators through Hex Totem or actually find it. Oh, I did Pip. How about that? Hello, Hazelnut. How are you this fine evening? Alright, swap. So I do need that. The Wraith is a little problematic to play against sometimes. I figured as much, Taylor. I assumed that was the case. Is this a broken lobby? Yes. Your best lass, just like lava's my best lass. Yeah, this is a broken lobby. I guess I did get a lot of altruistic progress on that match. Pretty fancy sentences? Yeah, to some degree. I guess I could consider myself a loaded individual. Bill? Yeah, there is a survivor. Bill is from Left 4 Dead. So they did add one of the survivors in there from Left 4 Dead, yes. Dead Hard is a David King perk, but Borrowed Time is a Bill perk. There it is. Yep, Bill. So yeah, it's Left Behind, Borrowed Time, and Unbreakable. Nah, I'm not. I just had different talents than you do, Lava. Hoping we pip on this one, because then I'll actually get to rank 4, which was which was the low end goal. I would have liked to get to rank 3 on this stream, but I will take pipping over to rank 4. You're not sleeping tonight. What are you doing instead? Oh, there's the hillbilly. Ah. Yes, good old Minecraft. Is he just drifting around the entire map? I think he is. That seems interesting. At least she's having fun with it. To each his own. Does give you more than one-on-one time. Besides, there's always pets. Oh. That does seem more like a cookie move, yes. Okay, so he is this way. Nah, I'm pretty sure the cardboard is fighting a losing battle there. Where you going, buddy? Really? That was a move, I guess? All because of the unhook that was stupid and as all hell. That was a very, very dumb, unsafe unhook. That unhook, trying to do that, quite literally screwed up. Yeah. God damn it. These people are so dumb. Wow, that was absolutely retarded. God, these people are terrible. So much for picking on this match, because that was so stupid. The first unhook was stupid. Second unhook was stupid. Running everybody over here just to so everybody dies, also stupid. I know this would happen. Well, it's basically the three people that were in this match just played like complete morons, is what it comes down to. He's not even trying to pull himself off yet. Which is dumb. That was so absolutely dumb and mind-bogglingly stupid what just happened there. This is why I hate playing with lower ranks right now, because you get people like that that have no clue what they're doing. Because, I mean, what else am I supposed to do in this match? I hate stuff like that. Alright. Try this again. I should have just left that person on the ground. Because even then, they were absolutely terrible about doing proper hook saves. Should play more patient with it. That is a BPS, so that should make up for it a little, I guess. Yes, that is an SL, Will. Are you serious? Okay. Let's save. Well, this is it's the first time we've gotten this map on this rotation tonight. And there is somebody playing No Mither against Thanatophobia. Oh my god. Why would you play No Mither against Thanatophobia? This map does suck. It's gonna pop that generator, that's why I'm here. Just give me a Vader. There's the unhook, so she's down the way. Right here. And that's what you get for running them either. Really? What was the possible purpose in doing that? What purpose did that serve? It's okay, I don't mind at all. Just keep it within reason. You have no mither, so I'll just go back to healing you. Yes. Very adorable. she's nearby. Oh, where was that? Oh, that's over here. Okay. I'm trying to go close just to not get hit by barbecue and chili. And guess what? You picked no either, you're dead already, even though somebody unhooked you in front of the killer by being terrible. It's okay. Hooked it up. But it's more so the benevolent progress for unhooks, because they're safe unhooks. Oh, well. There goes that person. Off. Yeah, it should give me a pip here. Should be fine. I don't know if I'm going to get 2, though. I've got a decent enough shot at getting 2 if I play this right, but I don't think I'm going to get 2. I am going to have to escape or get iridescent in all 3 other categories to double pip here. I think that's up top, but it's not down below. There's something on the side here. No, it was down below. Okay. Oh, that's dead. Oh, she went straight up. Good. Alright, just go that way. Now I'll be able to pop this. Nope. Tried. Got. Yeah, that's right. What, tell random stories? I mean, technically that could work, I guess. So I've already got picked. I'm just gonna kill myself to pop the trap door. I don't think I'll get double, because I don't think I've got Evader. I know I definitely got a pip, because I got Iridescent on Benevolent. I only got Silver on Survivor. I think I got Iridescent on Objective. No, I got Gold on Lightbringer, okay. Yeah, I would have needed Iridescent Unbroken. Or a little bit more Evader or Lightbringer to get double pip. Still not bad. Still not bad. Let's get to that rank 4. Come on. Stop having crappy matches that cause us to D-pip because of completely unavoidable situations. I mean, it could be both, Taylor. Not one to judge. Those two classifications are not mutually exclusive, so why not? They could exist in harmony. And yes, my wording there was very, very deliberate. Well, I actually don't want to play Lori. Ooh. That was dangerous. I almost was forced myself to play Lori. Should do that blow outside of when I'm in queue and have myself ready up. Yes. And I fit with you, Lava. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. It's an interesting comparison, but it works. Just give yourself enough credit already, Taylor. It makes life better for and easier for both of you. I learned a while ago not to fight lava on it, just accept it. It's a legion. Unless it's a different way of fighting you, maybe? Go. I want to run away from that because the fact that Legion, if she pops her, will then see where I am. It's okay, Lava. I don't have to fight you on it. I mean, it's a start, Taylor. And that's always good, too. That is always very good as well. I just go with it quick. If it doesn't get too ridiculous, I don't mind at all. Chat is indeed full of the adorable right now. Oh, we put her in the basement. Oh, you fucking bitch. Well, that's unfortunate, because that's not going to be altruistic progress for me at all. Yeah, this is very unfortunate. Go for this generator now. Okay, so that saves my sprint burst. Still got premonition available. This is going to be tricky because I'm not sure how to play this right now. Yeah, she just straight up missed me. Oh, he just decided to say fuck it. I'm gonna go in here. Oh, well, that sucks. My benevolent progress is going to be dog shit, so I'm not going to get that. Hopefully I got the others free enough. I did, so yeah. I knew that was getting nothing. Because the unsafe hook rescue just basically eliminates your progress there. But I will take it. So that is rank 4, which is what I was trying to get to tonight. It took longer than I was expecting, but we still did it. So, yay. Alright, thank you for all of you who stopped by. Again, I'm just kind of do this to produce content. If you want to see more of it, I will be doing plenty of Dead by Daylight, but probably other games. I still have to work out exactly what my stream schedule is supposed to be, but I'll keep that updated as much as I possibly can. Then thank you all for stopping by. If you would like to, please do subscribe to me, as I will be doing it pretty regularly, hopefully, but we'll see. Whatever comes out of it. So, again, thank you all of you once again, and have yourselves a glorious, glorious rest of your evening. See you later.